There's building 6. All I gotta do is find building 7. That's probably close to it right here. That's B. It's gotta say A. There's B. That one's on right there. A good chance. There's F. It's gotta say A. To 800. I just see the number. That's kind of a drop off. I gotta see the actual number on it. It looks like a model home. There it is. That's A. Right there. There's no number on it. And if I asked them for the number, I don't want to shoot me. So I don't see it. It looks like it's A though, but no number. Okay. Alright. I know that's building A. There's no way these people want this greasy ass burger again. This is probably the reason why they're not even contacting me. The garage is in the back. That's the only one. That's gotta be it. Most of these lights are off right here. It's gotta be this house right here. Alright. I would assume. Yeah, this is it. I can tell by the way things are right here. Yeah.
Seven A?
Yeah.
You're trying to get a burger?
Yeah.
Yeah, the app dropped the whole thing. I had to call and get your information. You're 7A though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
From Five Guys.
Yeah. It was Galleria Mall. Yeah. They were actually closed when I got there, but I made them make it anyway. Here you go. You enjoy. Yeah. It's amazing what we have to go through to even get some of these orders. We gotta like beg the restaurant to make the order, or we have to call customer support and go through this long wait. But I got there at the mall after Five Guys closed. Luckily they had already made the order. And then he got his order, so it took, and then I had to call support to even get to the delivery because it allows the droppage of the order too easily. So meaning they need to work ways to keep the delivery on the app longer. I got another one that I've got to get to right now anyway. But see, it's sad that, if I kicked in my mother-in-law's door just to grab one of the kids when it first happened, there's a good chance that either she could shoot me and get away with it, even though I'm the father, even though I'm the father, or she could have a police officer shoot me to keep the kids. So it was a good thing that I got away safe, even though that night I did go over to my mother-in-law's to see if they were there, and all I could see was the edge of a baby carriage that looked like she had got whoever it was that picked her up and stole the kids and stole her and everything like that, and then dropped her off at the mother-in-law. So I think my mother-in-law was probably behind it, but she was working with other members of the church. And so once that happens, and because there's actually, if you go on YouTube, there's a case where this happened before, and I got to watch it on YouTube. And the father went back to the mother-in-law's to get the daughter back. He lost it. And he flipped out and he shot the mother-in-law. And I guess in some struggle or something, he killed his daughter too. When the police officers finally did show, he shot one of the police officers in the skull, and it bounced off his skull and went out of his neck, and he almost bled to death. But the officer actually survived. It is probably the most horrific YouTube post that has ever posted that I actually saw. And this involved a similar thing that what I went through, but I didn't go after my daughter and my son that way. I don't believe in guns. I'm not militant. I believe in self-defense only. I don't believe in offensive attacking. But I should have at least kicked in the door and grabbed one of the kids, because now I've lost contact with everyone. And those things can happen. It's real popular in California, not so much in Texas. Because you got to realize my mother-in-law is from California and my wife is from California, okay? This is Texas. This is not California. We are not in California. So we do things a little bit differently. So I will have to get them back, but I have to do this all through paperwork. I have to do this all through legal ways. And it's going to be difficult. I'm going to have money. I'm going to have to get discovered. I won't be able to do it without the money, because I need the best lawyers that money can provide. And I have to go back in a legal way. And I got to find them eventually. So I don't know my next steps on even finding them. But these things happen, and sometimes you just have to start over. Sometimes it's hard to let go of your children when your wife is brainwashed. She can keep them from you to a certain degree. It doesn't really happen to the rich as much, because they can just go, look, private detective, process server, legal paper, we're getting in front of a judge, and then you can call the FBI. This is the thing that's so stupid, is that I can't call the police right now and say, hey, would you return my children to me, please? Unless I had a court order, right? I can't face a judge right now, because judges are so pompous. The legal system is so pompous, unless you have money. Because money's legal tender. So if I have a lot of money and I face a judge, it would be different if I faced them very, very poor. So it's going to be a complete battle. And if the public wants my children to come back to me, then they'll find a way to make me well known, and I'll find the financial support. Mostly there's just hatred and selfishness that's out there. That's mostly what's out there. It's just hatred and selfishness. Like me, my family, me. It's me. It's about me. I want this, I want. So really, people don't give up their own selves and come to someone else's aid if they're trying to get their family back together. Everybody's too concerned with, I want my family. We're going to Six Flags, and we're going to the theme parks, and we're going to have a fun time at 4th of July. We're doing this. We're going to Disneyland. Look at me on Facebook. I'm at Disneyland with my family, right? That's what they want. They're not going to sacrifice their own family and their own self to go off and help some father that's, lost their family because their wife went crazy. So, I don't know. There's really nothing I can do. I can cry for help right now, and I can pray. I can ask you to pray for me. That's all I can say is, please pray for me.